Hey everybody, welcome back to another Cooking with WhiteSword. So, just got my new hat the other day. So, in this episode, we're gonna make hamburgers. Now, I could have done this a couple ways. I could have bought the ground beef, showed you making hamburgers. But you know what? It's very hot outside. It's 4th of July. So I'm going to do this, and I think one of the best ways, and that's with my George Foreman Grill. I got this thing a couple years ago, and it is probably one of the best things you could ever own. It's simple, and I don't want to turn this into a George Foreman Grill commercial, but it is amazing. You just let it sit on this shitty plate, because when I bought it, it didn't come with an actual grease trapper. So I used my special plate. I let it sit on there for a little bit, and excuse me as I readjust my Gorilla. Oh, this is going to come out weird. Okay, I think that should start back up. But I have this stuff that I use. It's special seasoning. It's actually steak seasoning mixed with some peppers and stuff like that. So I'm going to let these cook, and then I'm going to put just a little on there because I like the taste of the seasoning. Now, I don't know what's in the seasoning. I get it from my local grocery store, which then gives it to me for free when I buy steaks, which is not very often, but I know the meat lady, and so she usually gives me a lot because she likes to make sure my meat's nice and tender. Or my meat tastes good. Oh Jesus Christ, forget it. I was making a dumb joke. Anyway, so this is just a mix. If you live near a Safeway or something like that, or even just any place, you might want to ask them if they have any kind of meat sauce stuff to stick on your meat. If you live by a Safeway, it's called what's it called? It's steak season, and it's really good, and you can't go wrong with that. Just throwing a little on there, letting the George Foreman Grill heat up, and then cooking it on there, and you'll be good to go. I got my spatula. Can't ever go wrong when you get a spatula on Spatula City. Anyway, so I figured, hey, it's 4th of July. Who doesn't like hamburgers on 4th of July? Well, let's make hamburgers for Cooking for WhiteSword. Now, this is a little easier than the other ones because I'm not actually really cooking technically. It's more of cheating by using my George Foreman Grill. Now, I know the George Foreman Grill cooks on both sides, but I just can't help but not turn them over. It just seems like, I don't know, I just feel weird not turning them over. So I'll turn them over, and I grab my magic meat sauce. And this is what's great about the George Foreman Grill too, is unlike a real grill, it doesn't matter what the temperature is outside, you can still grill inside, and it'll pretty much grill anything, chicken, steak, like that, whatever. I grill a lot of meats every once in a while on it. That sizzling goodness. Let's just close this up. Got some hamburger buns there. I am currently, if this matters to anybody, I am using 100% ground beef with 91% lean and 9% fat. Ooh. And these are cheap Safeway Select hamburgers. This Gorilla Grill thing is actually starting to piss me off. Oh shit, you see my ceiling? I think now you see me. Well, that didn't. God damn it. There we go. No, now you see my chest. There we go. Okay, the Gorilla Grill thing is the Gorilla Grip thing is pretty cool, but it's also kind of annoying. Just give me some preset leg settings. And because it's 4th of July, I have a whole shitload of these upstairs. I bought sparklers. You can't go wrong with sparklers. So tonight, in about 4 or 5 hours, I don't know what time it is. Whatever time it is, I think it's 2 or 3. We're going to light some sparklers off with the kids. And just hope that they don't burn themselves. When I was a child, I don't even know if they make them anymore, but there used to be a firecracker called Black Cat. And my sister thought it would be funny to tell me to hold this, so I held the Black Cat as it then burnt my hand. I didn't blow any fingers off, which after going to the doctor, they were quite surprised. So our hamburgers are done. Now let's talk about when to know when your meat is done, because you want to make sure your meat's good when it's done, not unless you like it a little bloody. Now, I don't know if it's coming out or not, but you see the whiteness? That's usually a sign when your meat's done. So we'll set these there. And because it's 4th of July, I went out and got special America plates. Throw these on the good old US of A. And then that's it. Now, the best way to clean up your George Foreman Grill is now. While it's still hot, you get in there, you get a rag, you wipe it all down, and then you just, I take hot soap water, or warm soap water, and then I just scrub it all down, and there you go. And since, you know, I live in Oregon, you can't go wrong. God, this one's going to be all fucked up. Stupid fucking Gorilla Grip Grill. Best cheese ever. Tillamook cheese. And helps that I'm from Portland, that I can go down to the cheese place and take a tour of the factory, which is always kind of interesting, because you leave with a lot of their products, like little sample things. There we go. There we go. There is the end product. I even bought, they came with my USA America. But anyways, everybody have a nice day and happy 4th of July.